thing. Anyway, that I had 5 categories that I was responsible for.
Right. Right.
And in any given year, I could not manage all 5 equally because
Right.
one or two of them would seem to be more urgent. In front of me,
Yeah.
3 of them, and then 2 of them would languish. And then the next year I go, oh my gosh, I let that get away from me. And I think you have to be juggling all the time. And it's been yeah.
And it's the human condition, right?
Sure.
The human condition is to solve more or less, maybe it's our fight or flight kind of model, built in is we go and we fight the fire.
Right.
We fight fires over plan for the rainy day. I mean, plan for the fire. Because the rainy day would solve maybe the fire, but we do that. So I think Elon kind of went. There was some realization, some light bulb when he was coming off something else, and he said, "Okay, let me think about this whole my projects with where autonomy is going. Oh, I see autonomy. I see FSD really converging on this idea that cars will drive themselves. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Optimus? Oh, that's really important. Oh crap! What's this AI5 chip has got to it's got to knock it out of the park, and it better be good. And and then he goes and looks at it, and it's not getting there. It's not on time. It's like, oh my God. So then he creates a set of urgency around that, and he starts to focus on it, and so that. And that built realization in his brain that, oh my God, even like back of the envelope math, he started to realize, which he's very good at. He started to realize, I can't get enough chips out of Samsung and Taiwan Semi to actually feed the program. I'll starve my production line because, as we know, if you're going to say build a vehicle or build a bot, if you're missing one part, you can't build the thing.
Right. Especially the chip, especially the brain. That would be one that would be pretty.
Yeah.
So
he went really deep on that. I mean, one thing he did was he dissolved the dojo team. In the famous, I don't know if it's famous, but he dissolved the dojo team. He started talking up the need to lock in some chip supplier like he did with the Samsung AI6. Where Samsung has a fab right outside of Austin, and he's going to lock them in to be exclusive. I think it's for AI6.
Mm-hmm.
But then he started thinking, I think, okay, let me take a look at this AI5 chip. Let me look at the architecture of this chip. And he probably heard from his software guys, wait a minute, this chip isn't exactly what we want. We want this in it. We want that the team is not responding. And he got on top of that. So I think it's both a management it's not it's not all technical, right? It's largely a managerial issue, but he won't characterize it that way. He'll
So if we back it up just a little bit, because we have 2 things that have to be done with these chips. One of them is training and the other is inference. And Jensen Huang has pointed out over and over and over again that 90% of future chips are going to be used for inference, maybe
Right.
more than 90%.
Right.
And so Elon's sitting there and he's trying to build Dojo, which is a training activity, mostly inference, but mostly training.
Yeah.
And he's trying to create this AI5 chip, which is almost 100% inference,
Right.
As well as needing to be super lightweight and super low wattage for the 2 applications that it has.
Right.
And so he's got 2 these are like disparate. They're like
Right.
2 different product lines.
Right.
And he goes, wait a minute, I don't need the training. I can buy that from NVIDIA.
Right.
I don't think I'm ever going to get there anyway. I don't need the training. So I'm going to concentrate on the inference. And that way I can bring my teams, whoever's the best of these 2 teams, put them together, and we can build the best inference chip in the world by not even close.
Yeah, I think you've largely got it.
The future is here. The singularity is coming. Grab your copy today, available now on Amazon in Kindle, print, or Audible. Unlock the future, one page at a time. What will you build tomorrow?